What bears women's to downtown Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Monday, September 30th, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Julia Roberts will be honored with the 2025 Cesar Awards. The organizers of the French Film Awards announced Monday that Roberts will receive an Honorary Cesar at the 50th Annual Awards Show February 28th at the Olympia in Paris. The ceremony will be streamed on Canal+. The Académie des Arts et Techniques du Cinéma presented the Cesar Awards to honor the best in French films. The award show is equivalent to the United States Academy Awards. In a press release, the Academy cited Roberts' performances in Pretty Woman, My Best Friend's Wedding, Notting Hill, Erin Brockovich, and Closer, among other films. The Academy says Julia Roberts is not only a movie star, but also a cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond her performances. Off-screen, she is dedicated to philanthropic causes, serving as an ambassador for UNICEF and supporting numerous humanitarian efforts worldwide. An environmental advocate, she has lent her voice to documentaries about protecting the planet and actively campaigns for women's rights. Previous Honorary Cesar recipients included Christopher Nolan, David Fincher, Cate Blanchett, Robert Redford, Penelope Cruz, and George Clooney. French actress Catherine Deneuve will preside over the 2025 awards show and deliver the opening speech at the ceremony. The Penguin is the #1 streaming TV show, and Civil War is the top online movie this week. RealGood.com released the rankings Monday based on the data for the week of September 19th. The top 10 TV shows include #1 Penguin from Max, #2 Agatha All Along by Disney+, #3 High Potential from Hulu, #4 The Old Man from Hulu, #5 The Perfect Couple from Netflix, #6 Slow Horses from Apple TV+, #7, Only Murders in the Building from Hulu. #8, From Prime Video. #9, Chaos from Netflix. And #10, Matlock from Paramount+. The top 10 movies include #1, Civil War from Max. #2, His Three Daughters from Netflix. #3, Rebel Ridge from Netflix. #4, Challengers from Prime Video. #5, The Fall Guy from Peacock. #6, Uglies from Netflix. #7, I Saw the TV Globe from Max. #8, A Quiet Place, Day One from Paramount+. #9, Beetlejuice from Max. And #10, Kinds of Kindness from Hulu. Saturday Night Live veterans Dana Carvey and Maya Rudolph returned for the sketch comedy show's Season 50 premiere this weekend to parody outgoing U.S. President Joe Biden and his Vice President possible success for Kamala Harris. Rudolph as Harris addressed the crowd at what was supposed to be a campaign event. Well, look who fell out of that coconut tree. Well, your fun aunt has returned. The font has been rebooted. Too funny, too furious. She added, I'm so happy to be campaigning in whatever swing state I'm in, which I will just refer to as Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia, which I'm going to protect your Georgia, she added. My campaign is like the Sabrina Carpenter song Espresso. The lyrics are vague, but the vibe slaps. Jim Gaffigan and Andy Samberg had cameos as Harris's enthusiastic Democratic vice presidential pick Jim Waltz and her fawning husband Doug Emhoff. Harris then introduced Biden, who shuffled to the podium. He looked confused as he squinted, then gave a rambling speech that repeated the phrases, guess what, by the way, and no joke. Carvey, as Biden says, folks, that's right, a lot of people forget I'm president, including me. I think I did a pretty good job. I passed more bills than any president in history. But folks, we still got work to do. The rich don't pay their fair share. Rudolph, as Harris says, thank you, Joe Biden, for putting our country first and handing over the reins. Biden shouted, I didn't want to. They made me. In closing, me and Vice President Harris is the same. Harris then laughed loudly and pushed him off the stage. Oscar-winning actress Hilary Swank has joined the cast of the TV thriller Yellowjackets. No details have been released regarding the character she will play. The show is currently filming in Vancouver, Canada. It follows a group of teenage soccer players who survive a horrific plane crash in a remote area and dysfunctional adult lives they are trying to lead 25 years later. The cast also includes Melanie Linsky, Sophie Nesle, Juliette Lewis, Christina Ricci, Samantha Hanreddy, Tawny Cypress, Jasmine Savoy Brown, Sophia Thatcher, Courtney Eaton, Lauren Ambrose, Liv Hewson, Stephen Kruger, Rowan Cole, and Kevin Evias. Swank won her Oscars for her performances in $1 Million Baby and Boys Don't Cry. She recently starred in the short-lived newspaper drama Alaska Daily. The horror comedy Chucky has been canceled after 3 seasons. Series creator Don Mancini said Saturday, "I'm heartbroken over the news that Chucky won't be coming back for a 4th season, but I am so grateful for the killer 3 years we did have. I'd like to thank UCP, Syfy, Peacock, Eat the Cat, our amazing cast, and Toronto-based crew, the best in the business, and finally our amazing fans. A big bloody hug. Your incredible #Renewed Chucky campaign really warmed Chucky's cold heart. Chucky will return. He always comes back." The show starred Jennifer Tilly, Olivia Allen Lynn, and Zachary Arthur, with Brad Dourif voicing the titular demon doll. Chucky is a sequel series from the popular horror film franchise that dates back to 1988. This Is Us star Milo Ventimiglia is expecting a child with his wife, Victoria's Secret model Jarah Mariano. She shared the pregnancy news on Instagram Sunday. In the photos, Mariano sported her baby bump while sitting on a surfboard off the Hawaiian coast. She wrote "Baby on Board." Ventimiglia, well known for his portrayal of father figure Jack Pearson, married Mariano in an intimate wedding ceremony in 2023. He told Extra in February, "Things are good. We've had relationships that have come and have gone, and then you get to a point where you kind of meet your match and meet someone that inspires you in a way different than anybody else. I'm grateful for her, and I'm so happy to have arrived at this moment, so married life is nice." Mariano also hinted at marital bliss in an Instagram post celebrating the couple's anniversary. She wrote, "Last year I married my best. There aren't enough words that exist to describe all the special qualities that make him who he is. All I can say is that I'm grateful for the life that we have together and the happiness that we have created." Ventimiglia is not only the This Is Us star with baby news. Co-star Mandy Moore announced last week the birth of her 3rd child, acknowledging that she and her husband, rocker Taylor Goldsmith, had their own big 3. Country music icon and actor Kris Kristofferson has died Saturday at his home in Maui, Hawaii. He was 88. In a statement from Kristofferson's family, they said it is with a heavy heart that we share the news that our husband, grandfather Kris Kristofferson passed away peacefully Saturday, September 28th at home. We're also blessed for our time with him. Thank you for loving him all these many years. And when you see a rainbow, know he's smiling down at us all. No cause was given for Kristofferson's death. He was best known for writing hit songs like Sunday Morning Coming Down, Help Me Make It Through the Night, For the Good Times, and Me and Bobby McGee. The Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum paid tribute to the beloved Grammy winner and Songwriter Hall of Fame inductee. The organization said in a statement, Kris Kristofferson believed creativity is God-given, and those who ignored such a gift are doomed to unhappiness. He preached that a life of the mind gives the voice to the soul, and his work gave voice not only to his soul, but to ours. He leaves a resounding legacy. Kristofferson appeared in numerous movies in the 70s and 80s, including Bloomin' Love, Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, A Star Is Born, Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Convoy, Heaven's Gate, Lone Star, and Blade. Kristofferson was 88. Singer and actress Barbra Streisand posted a statement on Instagram honoring her A Star Is Born co-star Kris Kristofferson. She said, "The first time I saw Kris performing at the Troubadour Club in L.A., I knew he was something special. Barefoot and strumming his guitar, he seemed like the perfect choice for a script I was developing, which eventually became A Star Is Born. In the movie, Kris and I sang the song I'd written for the film's main love theme, Evergreen. For my latest concert in 2019 at London's Hyde Park, I asked Kris to join me on stage to sing our other A Star Is Born duet, Lost Inside of You. Streisand added, he was as charming as ever, and the audience showered him with applause. It was a joy seeing him receive the recognition and love he had so richly deserved. My thoughts go to Kris's wife, Lisa, who I know supported him in every possible way. Dikembe Mutombo, the NBA Global Ambassador and Lane Smith Basketball Hall of Famer, died Monday. He was 58. According to a statement from the NBA, the former Denver Nuggets star passed away from brain cancer and was surrounded by his family in his final moments. Commissioner Adam Silver said Dikembe Mutombo was simply larger than life. On the court, he was one of the greatest shot blockers and defense players in the history of the NBA. Off the floor, he poured his heart and soul into helping others. There was nobody more qualified than Dikembe to serve as NBA's first global ambassador. He was a humanitarian at his core. He loved what the game of basketball could do to make a positive impact on communities, especially in his native Democratic Republic of the Congo and across the continent of Africa. I had the privilege of traveling the world with Dikembe and seeing firsthand how his generosity and compassion uplifted people. He was always accessible at NBA events over the years with his infectious smile, deep booming voice, and signature finger wag that endeared him to basketball fans for generations. Several athletes shared their condolences online about hearing about Mutombo's death. Former NFL star Robert Griffin III wrote on via X, prayers to the family, friends, and loved ones of Dikembe Mutombo, sharing a clip of the NBA legend playing basketball. The Hall of Fame center passed away today at the age of 58 years old due to brain cancer. His iconic finger wag, no, 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 is still used to this day. He will never be forgotten. Beverly Hills Cop alum John Ashton has died at the age of 76. TMZ reported Sunday that the actor died of cancer Thursday in Fort Collins, Colorado. A statement shared by the Rep. John was a loving husband, brother, father, and grandfather who will be deeply missed by all who knew him. John leaves behind a legacy of love, dedication, and service. His memory will forever be treasured by his wife, children, grandchildren, as well as his brothers, sisters, his extended family, all who loved him. John's impact on the world will be remembered and celebrated from generations to come. Ashton played Los Angeles Police Detective Sergeant John Taggart in 4 of Beverly Hills Cop's comedies, the most recent of which premiered on Netflix earlier this year. Ashton was 76. Oasis has announced tour dates for the North American leg of their 2025 tour. They wrote on social media Monday, America, Oasis is coming. You have one last chance to prove that you love us all along. Oasis initially announced shows in Ireland, Britain, and Scotland, and within about a month, tickets have sold out for concerts in London, Edinburgh, Scotland, Cardiff, and Wales. Early in September, Ticketmasters became the subject of a competition and markets authority investigation because of a dynamic pricing related to the tour. The reunion comes 15 years after the band's last performance. They said in the press release, the Guns have fallen silent and seemingly nod to the ongoing dispute between band brothers Liam and Noel Gallagher. They added, the stars have aligned, the great wait is over, come see, it will not be televised. The tour will kick off in North America on August 24th in Toronto and conclude in Mexico City on September 12th. Tickets can be purchased beginning October 4th. Disney Plus released a trailer for an upcoming documentary about Elton John on Monday. The preview for Elton John Never Too Late offers a glimpse into the private struggles the icon faced. He says in the trailer, my soul has gone dark, I have gone dark, and I wasn't a joy to be around. I didn't have anything apart from my success and my drugs. I took a bunch of tablets, I thought I was going to drown. He grappled with feelings that there was something missing from his life. The official description reads, as he prepares for a final concert in North America at Dodger Stadium, Elton takes us back in time and recounts the extraordinary highs and heartbreaking lows of his early years and how he overcame adversity, abuse, and addiction to become the icon he is today. Elton John will also release a new song in the documentary, a press release states. Never Too Late will premiere in selected theaters November 15th and will begin streaming on Disney Plus December 13th. Chappell Roan is taking a break to focus on her well-being. The 26-year-old pop star was slated to perform at a weekend music festival, but canceled her performances Friday. She wrote, "I apologize to the people who have been waiting to see me in New York City and D.C. this weekend at All Things Go, but I'm unable to perform. Things have gotten overwhelming over the past few weeks, and I'm really feeling it." In August, Roan posted TikTok videos discussing boundaries around how fans treat her. She said, "I don't care that abuse and harassment, stalking, whatever is a normal thing to do to people who are famous or a little famous, whatever. I don't care that it's normal. I don't care that this type of crazy behavior comes along with the job, the career field I've chosen. That does not make it okay. That does not make it normal. I'm allowed to say no to creepy behavior." Most recently, she shared a pair of videos addressing how recent political comments about endorsements were taken out of context. She says, "There's no way I can stand behind some of the left's completely transphobic and completely genocidal views. So yeah, there's a huge problems on both. You know what it's right and wrong, and so do I." She shared she plans to vote for Kamala Harris with the caveat that she is not settling for what has been offered because that's questionable. She stressed that she needs a few days to center on her own health so that she can be fully present for her performances. In a post sharing the news, All Things Go offered their support. The post reads, "All Things Go strongly support artists prioritizing their well-being, and we ask our community to rally around Chappell Roan with love and understanding. Let's continue to show the world that music fans support not just the art, but also the art themselves." The cancellation comes amid Roan's Midwest Princess Tour. Kane Brown, Mariah Carey, Green Day, and Jennifer Hudson are set to perform at the American Music Awards 50th Anniversary Special. The lineup will also include Shaka Khan, The Stray Kids, Gladys Knight, Brad Paisley, and Ray. The show is set to air on CBS and Paramount Plus on October 6th. Gloria Estefan, Jimmy Kimmel, Jennifer Lopez, and Carrie Underwood are expected to make appearances during the event. Rapper Travis Scott's Day Before Rodeo is the #1 album in the United States this week. Coming in at #2 on the Billboard 200 charts day is Saturday is Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet, followed by Chappell Roan's The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess at #3, Post Malone's F1 Trillion at #4, and Morgan Wallen's One Thing at a Time at #5. Running up the top tier are Taylor Swift's The Torture Poets Department at #6, Eminem's The Death of Slim Shady #7, Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft at #8, Noah Cahan's Stick Season at #9, and Zach Bryan's The Great American Bar Scene at #10. And finally, Lupita Nyong'o's animated adventure Wild Robot is the #1 movie in North America, earning $35 million in receipts, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced on Sunday. Coming in #2 is Beetlejuice with $16 million, followed by Transformers 1 at #3 with $9.3 million, Devour Part 1 at #4 with $5.6 million, and Speak No Evil at #5 with $4.3 million. Running up the top tier are Megalopolis at #6 with $4 million, Deadpool and Wolverine at #7 with $2.7 million, My Old Ass at #8 with $2.2 million, Never Let Go at #9 with $2.2 million, and The Substance at #10 with $1.8 million. And that is your entertainment report for Monday, September 30th, 2024. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.